Today I'm going to show you how to tie a basic beach fishing rig by using a slider sinker clip. Blah, blah, blah. Get that right, Burko. That is a slider sinker clip. It does come in different sizes. Today we're using the biggest one I've got, which I believe this is the biggest one you can, due to we're using decent size sinker. So we need a sinker. We need a slider sinker clip. We need a couple of swivels, a couple of beads, another smaller bead, two leaders, about 35 centimeters long, fluorocarbon leader I'm using, like so. Doesn't matter what size. For example, I'm using 30 pound. First thing, I'm going to tie the hook onto the first leader. Sorry for me to taking it out of the camera view, but I lubricate the knot. So that was just your normal, your blood knot. We get the smaller bead. We'll feed that through. If I can find the hole. Maybe I should have my glasses on. Maybe there is no hole there. No, there is a hole there. Alright, so feed that through like so. So that goes down to the hook. Then we will tie on the bottom leader onto a swivel. So I will do half uni. I'm not going to show you how to do knots at the moment. I'm just going to show you quickly, just do the rig, and down the track I might show you how to do the knots, but this is just for someone that's not for beginner, but for intermediate fishermen that knows how to do knots at the moment. Then we grab another bit of the leader. Same thing. We're going to do half uni. Always do 5 twists. Like so. Pull that tight. Cut that excess off. So at the moment, we've got the hook to a bead, right down to another swivel. And that's the top leader. What we do, we'll put, if I can see this one here also, bead through there. So we want to feed it through. They're all got holes in it. So at the moment, that's what that part looks like. We get the other bead, feed it through, then the other swivel. Bloody hell. And we do a uni knot on this one as well. I'm just rushing this. Well, not really rushing it. You get to know how to do them. You get quicker. Same thing. Lubricate your knot. Pull it tight. Cut your tag end off. So that's pretty much it. So this is a basic beach fishing rig on how to use a slider sinker clip. The reason for this is a really good setup to use in strong currents, windy day, beach surf, really works well. So just so you've got your hook, your bead, your leader. It doesn't have to be fluorocarbon leader. It can just be mono. It's up to you guys. To a swivel. To another top leader. And you're going to be asking, Burko, why have you done it with 2 beads each side of that? The reason for it is when you clip on your sinker, like so, the reason for good about these clips, interchangeable, meaning you can put whatever size sinker you need to suit the conditions. This clips onto your main line, imaginary main line here. So this clip always stays on my line. I always unclip it and change my rigs. So where's your watch? If I pick that up without being tangled, let's get this out of the way. See how that's working. All the weight of the sinker through the slider sinker clip is putting pressure through that bead, through that knot I tied onto that swivel. So you can imagine if you're out there casting continuously and you've got no abrasion, no teeth marks, and you don't need to change your leader, this is a buffer system. Not just for the bottom, it's also for the top. Because when you cast, your bait's down the bottom. There's your bait on your hook. Cast. But when it goes in the air, your sinker moves. So you've got that distance. And also, when that lands, like so, see all that resist? See that? There's no resistance there. That's what we want. We got our hook. Got a leader. Got our swivel. We got our bead. We got our slider sinker clip. To whatever. You don't have to use a star sinker. You can use a snapper sinker. Whatever sinker suits you, you can put on there. And another bead, which attaches to another swivel, which goes on the clip to the main line. So that moves, like so. That won't chew your line. It's plastic. Plastic will wear before this bleeder does. So that's all it does. It just slides. So that'll land, boom, in the water. Bit of bait on the end of the hook. Fish will pick that up. He's going. It's sliding. And also with the current, if your bait wants to move around, it's got that movement. All that extra play, more successful hookups when you get a fish. So guys, if you need any more further information on how to tie the knots, what lengths I've used, put in the comments below. I'll put that information in, but I'll try and put some into the description so you guys can follow. But that's your basic beach fishing rig on how to use a slider sinker clip. I would go recommending using the bigger red ones in the surf. They are weighted, they take weight capacities as well. I'm not sure what the weight capacity is of these, but beach, estuary, river, that's how I use them. Very, very good design. Very, very easy just to take your sinker off. Oh, this one's not this one's not heavy enough, I'll go and put another one on, or this is overkill, I don't need that much. We'll go down and say, instead of putting a number 4 size on, we'll put a 1, or we'll put, instead of using a, I don't know, 100 grammer, we might put a 170 grammer sinker on, or 240, or whatever we need. That goes on there. Boom. Done. That's it, guys. That is the basic beach fishing rig using a slider, sinker, clip. Guys, hope that helped. Hope that was informative. And let me know how you guys go using this setup down the beach, down the surf, even down the lake, you know, stuff like this. It's versatile, simple, easy, effective, and hopefully you have higher hookup success rates. Tie line, guys. You watch Big Burko's Fishing Adventures. Stay tuned for more. See you on the flip side. See you on my next adventure. Peace. Love yous.